Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 287 of the Corner Flag Live. We are going live on the Monday after a momentous fucking occasion. Joining me, Mukesh and Nathan, both Liverpool fans who are very, very happy, as you can see, at the events that have transpired. Guys, I just want to say before, and no jokes, before we start, absolutely fantastic piece of news. It has finally happened after so much time, after so much waiting, after so many heartbreaks, after so much trolling, after so much banter. It has finally happened. Rasmus Hojlund scored for Manchester
I
United,
knew you were coming for that. I saw you. I was waiting for that. Well played. Well, nicely done.
and I'm glad you guys are happy about it. Because let's be honest, or kuch momentous, iconic, nothing like that happened in the
Yeah,
last
actually,
couple of days.
that's true. Actually, there's this one club they just became the most successful team in England. Apart from that, I don't
Apart,
think.
I mean,
Wrexham.
I
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
just
See, look, I
yeah, that's
mean,
the thing, right?
look, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney have done really well with Wrexham. They took on when they were non-league. They have now been promoted to the Championship.
Mm.
Calling them the most successful team in England, I think, is taking it a little bit too far.
Yeah, dude,
But they're
that's
on
true.
their way there. Very,
Yeah,
very well done by the
that's true.
owners.
That's true. Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
true. No, I'll agree with you
apart
on
from
that.
that, nothing really momentous happening.
Yeah, there was this other manager. I don't know if you've heard his name. His name, some Arne Slot guy, right? He just won the 20th league title for this club called Liverpool. If you,
Acha,
yeah. So now what happened is that they are equal to this other club called Manchester United,
acha.
and in fact have more Champions League than Manchester United as well.
Hmm.
So yeah, dude, it's
But
nothing
but
much
I
happened
thought
yesterday.
but
Apart from
I
this,
thought
nothing much. Yeah.
But I thought it was 13 Premier League titles that Manchester United had and Liverpool only has two. I thought that was
No,
something like that, no?
You
ऐसा
just
कुछ
had
तो
to
मैंने
say
सुना
that,
था.
no?
ऐसा
You
कुछ तो
just
मैंने
had to
सुना था.
say that.
I mean, again, like it's not like I
I mean, how
support
does it
any of
matter
these clubs.
how what the
I'm Indian
branding is?
football
It's the
guys.
number
Yeah,
of
yeah,
times you
man.
won. It's not the branding that matters. Some things are bigger than branding. Okay, I think some things are about heart and passion and just winning.
Yeah, fair enough. But I see you wearing a medal, Mukesh. Nathan is wearing a scarf.
Yes.
I am not wearing a Man United jersey, so I think that just goes to show the kind of state we are all in. What is that medal from, Mukesh? Please tell us.
Yes, please tell us.
I will tell you. It's a certified genius winner. I don't know. I don't know who gave me this certificate, but well, it's
When
going
did
to
you
come
From
in
get this?
some
Like,
handy.
how old were you when you
I
got
have
this?
I have no recollection, which is usually the sign of a genius. Poor
Yes.
memory,
Yeah.
poor brain skills, poor cognitive skills.
yeah, true.
Nothing
And and
says certified genius.
and tell us about your scarf, Nathan. You were telling us
Oh,
before we
Oh
started
yeah.
recording.
So a friend of mine actually, shout out Riola. She was studying in Liverpool. She's also a Liverpool fan. I think that's why she went there in the first place. But yeah, she got me this, and this is the first time I saved it for a special occasion, which is this episode of this podcast. It's the first time I'm actually wearing this. It was in my wardrobe, and here we are. So I don't want
wow.
to wear jersey and all. I thought like let's keep it a little subtle. Two Liverpool fans and one United fan on this podcast already. So I thought a scarf is
Thoda
fine.
little
Yeah, yeah.
little
Little
subtlety is required.
respect. Yeah, yeah. So gotta stay humble. Stay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But no, yes, of course, Liverpool have won the Premier League for the 20th time. Not the Premier League, the English League title they have won for the 20th time, which brings them back on the perch that Sir Alex Ferguson knocked them off of. In the meantime, Man United struggled to get a 1-1 draw against
Liverbird,
Bournemouth.
the liverbird soars high and lands on its perch again to kick the Red Devils of United off the perch and
Yeah,
set
why
up
did
some
I
trident.
why did I want to do this stream? I don't.
Hey, but Amok, on the bright
You hurt
side,
me.
yeah, on the bright side, guys, we are all lying, okay? Because Mukesh, under his name, it clearly says he supports Bournemouth, and I support Palace, and Amok just hates the Premier League in general. So
Yeah,
we're just
to be
making
the
this up.
Indian
Yeah,
Premier League, the Amok is the
yeah,
Indian Premier
yeah,
League.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
true.
much.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Fuck
Mumbai also
cricket.
won yesterday, bro. See,
जब भी
doesn't
मुंबई
mean
जीतता है तभी यूनाइटेड कभी जीतता नहीं है. That is the long standing stat. when it
Dude,
comes to cricket football crossover.
I have noticed this when
I'm
Mumbai
sorry,
in
even when Mumbai was not playing, United was losing for years now.
I don't think I can blame Mumbai Indians ka form on United ka form.
Yeah, or Mumbai Ranji cricket team. You can't blame
Yeah.
anything.
No, you can't. You cannot, absolutely cannot blame anything on them. Let's talk about the game. Of course, Liverpool were playing or Tottenham at home at Anfield. They just needed a draw. They needed 1 point to seal the title. And it looked like they wouldn't even get that because your old player, Dominic Solanke, one of the
Ooh,
brightest sparks
yeah,
to ever
yeah,
wear a
yeah.
Liverpool shirt in history, much better than Fernando Torres and Robbie Fowler and Michael Owen, the great Dominic
Yeah,
Solanke.
It's a great big Dom.
and the weird Jamaican Gujarati name guy.
Yeah.
Dominic, because I'm from Cuba, but Solanki Medical Store because I'm from Gujarat. Owns a
Oh man, there
business
are
in
at
Bombay.
least two Solanki medicals in Bandra
Yeah,
itself.
I'm very
Yeah,
surprised by his name. So I'm sure this Jamaican Gujarati
Yeah.
guy is.
make it
No, but he
Gujarati.
proved he proved to the Anfield crowd. He showed them what y'all are missing.
Yeah, that's true.
He said, I will show them why did they buy Darwin Nunes when I was there? Why did they sell me only to have
Dude,
this fucker?
I would take Solaki over Nunes in a heartbeat right now. In fact, speaking of Nunes, this is the funniest meme I've seen. The post-match celebrations, everyone's popping champagne and all. Endo standing next to Nunes, and he's trying to push champagne on his shoe. He's missed his shoe also. it's gone on it's gone on the ground.
Oh, he's going. No,
Now
he's
you know
leaving
why
now.
the grass is greener on the Anfield
I
side.
couldn't. Dude, I laughed. I literally laughed while watching that. It was
I
so
know.
funny.
But no, so Dominic Solanke was the one who opened the scoring, but it was regular programming, back to regular programming soon enough because it was Luis Diaz who equalized. Very tight call for offside, correctly reversed by the semi-automated offside system,
Hmm.
and Liverpool were off, man. Fucking
Yeah,
some great goals, just
yeah. Salah's goal
proving to the
was.
world how shit Spurs are.
I felt happy, but also sad for Ange. Ange because like the door is open for him now. It's wide open. He's just going to be kicked out anytime,
I mean,
even if
see,
he wins the Europa.
okay,
And sad
right.
because actually, see, he said that before this match, before the yesterday's match or press conference, he said that the reporter asked him, would you feel happy if Liverpool won? You were a boyhood Liverpool fan, and he's like, no, I'm almost 60 years old, and like I'm over my boyhood crushes and everything. But they'll say deep down, I think he might have been damn happy, na, yesterday, like seeing his boyhood crush, boyhood team crush. I'm saying win this. So yeah, bro. The thing
I
is,
mean,
I felt.
he gave Ange a handshake and a hug well before full time. So I think it was one of those cases of देख after the whistle blows तू तो celebrate करने वाला है तुम मेरे को कोई भाव नहीं देने वाला
Yeah.
तो अभी
Hmm.
से ही खत्म कर लेते हैं.
That's true. I act dude. So I was an event. I was doing a wedding yesterday, and I
Same.
missed the match till the 75th minute or something.
Hmm.
But then immediately after music shut off, I just took my phone. I'm like, nah, I have to watch this. I have to watch this. People are wishing
What
the bride and the groom.
what
I'm
is
like,
what is this thing about the wedding season still going on? It is April, for fuck's sake. It is hot. India is not a country where the winter
yes.
lasts for too long.
And
Why
they
are
had
people
this
still getting married?
exactly, and they had this as an open lawn also.
Oh
See, wedding and all was
god.
nice. Like otherwise, it's good only. But
Oh,
yeah,
Oh
I
god.
and
too was at a wedding only physically, but mentally I was fully following the match from minute zero.
yeah, dude.
And I was sending people panic texts when.
I saw the first goal. I got a note. I mean, I checked Google. I checked the score. Solanke scored the first goal in 11th or 12th minute. I'm like,
Yeah.
ठीक है. I mean, I wasn't really taken back. I'm like, it's cool. We just need a point.
Yeah.
Then I checked 3-1 half time. I'm like, done. It's over. It's over. There's no coming back from
Oh,
this.
I feel like I'm a very naive football fan. I feel all the beats as they happen. I'm like, oh no, why did it happen like this? Why are we losing? And then when they scored, I was slightly losing. I'm like, anytime they can come back. And I feel like
Yeah.
until it wasn't until second half that I was like, okay, you know what? when we reached the 80th minute, I was like, okay, you know what? There aren't going to be 4 goals in
Yeah,
the next 10 minutes. So
yeah.
maybe finally I can let loose and celebrate.
But at no
Yeah.
point did you ever think that you're playing Spurs.
Yeah, at home that too, dude. So like
Realistically, नहीं
I
होने वाला ये. Like,
I see I expected them to score minimum one, max 2 goals. Okay, but like they did not. They scored one, but like
But I scored
I
an own
after
goal. So I guess
yeah,
that is
well, yeah,
that is two
Udogi
goals.
own goal. And I was like, "Chal, ho gaya, dude." I was just waiting for the full time whistle. I was supposed to go and
Wait,
serve
did you
myself.
finish the wedding? Or you're like, अरे यार
Yeah,
कल
yeah,
कल
yeah,
कल
yeah. I
बोलो
finished
चलो
the
चलो
wedding,
चलो.
dude.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. This
thankfully,
is groom. This is bride. There is
groom
love
good
or
guy.
whatever.
Please say congratulations, eat food, leave. But thankfully, all the Jovi traditions and everything were done. So only the dance floor was open. So I pretty much had nothing to do after. So 10:30 music shut. I was like, chalo ho gaya. Time to
But
tune in.
I saw your video, bro. You too had one fucking dance party at that wedding. You
I was,
went for it.
I was,
They don't know why the DJ more excited than the couple.
Yeah.
Sorry, why the host is more excited than the couple.
Yeah, but honestly, like do you think the groom or the bride were happier than you were, Nathan? And I can ask you this
uh,
also, Mukesh, because you were also at a wedding.
see,
I know.
so the groom, he is from Mumbai. He's
Oh my
actually from
god.
Kerala.
Are you telling me gossip? Like I feel like you have something to tell in front of me. Like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
tell me
This
like,
is,
you know, the groom is actually quite gay or
so
something like
at the
that.
Corner Flag podcast, guys, we not just speak football. We also talk about other stuff.
Yeah, any
So
neighborhood
it's
aunties want to get their
dude.
nephews and nieces married off. This is the right
Yeah,
place.
dude.
Huh? Nathan
Sharmila
has
auntie asked me
contacts.
yesterday also. So, anyways, like the grooms come up to me before everything started. He's like, "Oh, I've got a cough, Nathan. I've got a cough." Okay, he's from the states. I've got a cough, and I'm like, "Okay, cool." Just I literally told him like, "Just take a shot of Old Monk, put hot water in it, you'll be fine." Like,
Hmm.
"Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, really." And he's like, and then he's like, "Oh, it's hot. It's hot." So midway, he's worn his suit. Okay, the bride has worn her gown. They've come halfway through. They've gone back to the hotel. They've changed. Now he's worn sherwani and come. I'm like, okay, cool.
That rum worked in mysterious ways, huh?
Yeah, and the thing is, this is what I noticed. As soon as he left, now, as soon as he left, that's when Liverpool scored the first goal and second goal. I'm like, yeah.
देख
So
तेरी शादी होगी पर तू please fuck off हो जा. There
and
are more
and and
important things at stake
he
here.
was a Spurs fan, by the way.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do people do this to themselves?
Yeah, no, I like
And you did
Spurs, bro.
that.
I
Wait,
like Spurs. I don't know why. I
Nathan did
actually.
that to him on his wedding day, dude. Like,
See, okay, wait. I'm just saying, just kind of digressing, but they're not even the best team in London. like,
Yeah,
like they're
dude.
not even the best team in North London,
well,
and their
Amog,
biggest rivals are Arsenal, and they're Arsenal, and you'd still want Arsenal over Spurs. Why would you do this? I don't know why people do this to themselves.
Amog, do
I
you
like
know
I
that
like Spurs,
Manchester
bro.
United are not even the best team in Manchester?
No, Salford City is Salford City is the best team in Manchester,
Salford
followed
City.
by
That's right.
FC United of Manchester. Then is
Correct,
Manchester City, and then is
City, yeah.
Manchester United.
Correct. That
So
is
yeah.
definitely.
No, but sorry,
Oh, the
we've digressed a
humbling up
lot.
from first Gary Neville, then Amog. This humility has
I
been
love it, man.
lacking
It's
for pretty much for the last 15, 16 years. I've been supporting the Liverpool. This is so.
hey, you know what? But like, I have to give it to two United fans. One is Amok. The other guy is Rohit George, who's also been on this podcast
Yes,
for
yes.
messaging me Badayo, and one Arsenal fan Tushar messaging me Badayo. Congratulations on winning the league.
Yeah.
Rest, all of them just didn't even see my story. They knew I was
Yeah.
gonna.
Dude, I posted a story giving the middle finger to the
I,
laptop
I
screen.
I saw that. I
Got some
replied to
great
it.
replies. Got some great
Can you tell
replies.
us some replies? Some
Yes.
if funny.
Somebody said no, because in my caption I had said that only 11 more Premier League
Yeah,
titles to
yeah,
go till
yeah.
you catch up, right? So
Yeah.
somebody said, oh, you're shifting the goalposts now, huh? What is this? So I said, bro, I watch Andre Onana in goal for my team week in, week out. Shifting goalposts is actually a defensive tactic Amorim needs to consider. वरना हम लोग खाते रहेंगे गोल, क्योंकि ये डिफेंस और कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Somebody else said, fuck you, Amog. let's go for a walk because you'll never walk alone. I was like, कल शाम तो किराने वाले से मैं अकेला ही चल के आया घर पे. So you know, Muki and I were talking about this. Like in rage, people say the dumbest things.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
amazing. It's
Yeah, dude.
amazing.
I know about this because there's this one creator. He has like some good 85, 90K followers. Madrid fan. So after the Arsenal loss at the Champions League, he posted something, and I just commented penalty for the Real Madrid. And oh god, the amount of hate I've got, like
Yeah.
just random people abusing me, like TMKC and Bhak, just like that. And and I'm just like, is this how much football can get to a person? Like, bro, I found it damn funny.
Yeah. The- We've all had like
Yeah.
ridiculous
I mean,
instances
Amog
where.
yells at me. That's my thing. As someone
Yeah.
who's barely on Instagram, Amog is my troll.
Yeah.
My
I
friend
call
and
I
troll.
call Mukesh. I call Mukesh and I yell at him. I
Yeah.
call him a truth on a daily basis on phone. I
Yeah,
don't
can
use
you
That's
imagine
social
how much
media.
worse is that?
that's
You
And
only
that's
get
not
actually a great sign of
TMKC, but
friendship,
I
guys.
get the C part, but in call.
not even a WhatsApp call. This is a
Ah,
phone call.
phone call. That's how you know
Landline पे
how
also. He'll call my
legit.
mom will pick
Oh
up
wow,
and like,
landline.
bol, okay.
I'm hearing
Uh,
landline after I don't know 4 years.
By the way, I'm just saying that 16 minute ho gaya and we haven't actually discussed the match at all. This is the level of time pass that we are doing. But let's talk about the goals.
Yeah,
Cody
that's it.
Gakpo with a good goal. Mo Salah getting back on the score sheet, which is great. Luis Diaz, of course. McAllister's goal was fantastic.
Oh yeah, man.
And then
So
Spurs just had to be a part of it by scoring an own goal.
Yes, because that I tell you what, this was punishment for that. Remember last year? Oh, someone says congratulations, thank you.
thanks. I mean,
Sorry, Humphrey. Let me
why
finish
am
my
I saying
point. I will
thanks?
say whatever. Thank you properly. But last year there was this game against Tottenham where Liverpool were reduced to 9 men and Liverpool
Yes,
lost in the
yes,
last minute
yes.
because of Joel Matip own goal.
Oh,
And
what
to
a
me, I felt
bad
like that was
Spurs.
the day I lost faith that Liverpool would win the league last year. And it was so nice and poetic that this year
Yeah, dude.
against
I
Tottenham,
didn't think of it that
Liverpool
way.
won with the final goal of the game being an own goal scored by their defender. Oh,
Too
mwah.
good.
मतलब
I was
मैच
like,
फिक्सिंग है
that
ना
is
कहीं तो.
Shakespeare.
नहीं नहीं मतलब मैच फिक्सिंग है कहीं तो मैच फिक्सिंग
Yeah.
हुआ है. I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
the FA needs to look into this.
Even-
But
Great script.
I mean, and even
yeah.
the guy's name is Destiny Udogi. I was like, oh,
Hey,
how
nice.
crazy is that? Anyway, thank you, Humphrey.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gaurav has
thank you
also
so much.
messaged congratulations.
Congratulations, Liverpool FC and all their fans. Thank you, Gaurav. So sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, it was a fantastic result. It was also a lovely bit of class from Arne Slot to do
Oh
the same
yeah.
chant for Jurgen Klopp that Klopp
Yeah.
did when he
Yep.
left last
Yep.
season.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, guys, that was, I don't know, guys. I'm going to say something controversial, but that was the closest I ever felt homosexual things, I think. I was like, wow. I was like, what an insane thing to happen! Like you can't script that kind of romance, right? Like like what
Yeah,
is that?
dude. Shit.
What is that? Like RRR can't compete with that level of romance, dude. What the heck is that? That was
Yeah.
incredible.
Dude,
Like, can
this
you
is
imagine? Like that happened in May, I think he's when he announced it, and then 11 months later, he's
yeah.
chants his name in front of the crowd, like in
His
front
name
of a full
back
Anfield. Like
after
that
winning
is
the title. That's insane. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
oof, oof.
Poetic stuff.
This is goal four. Like this is
This is goal for.
Darwin Nunes. Goal for Darwin Nunes.
Dude,
Yeah,
this is the
no goal,
first time.
no goal. Then
No.
if it's Darwin Dunas, then it's
Darwin,
no
no
goal.
goal. Post at
Dhandanathan,
this.
no goal.
This is the first time I'm seeing Slot so animated throughout the entire season. Like,
Yeah.
of course, but and it was just so refreshing to see him smile for a change. Because the fucker
Yeah.
never smiles, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Thing is,
now, Hansi Flick smiles more than him. Imagine
yeah.
Hansi Flick.
But I feel like a Slot was just waiting to get the job done. Like that's all
Yeah,
that he was waiting for.
that's
It's like
yeah.
when the
He
job is
was
done, then I will rest.
10 hours rest. Nah, bro,
Yeah,
they
and it
should
was
play all the kids now, bro. I don't care.
no. I'm waiting for Salah stat padding. But sorry, I was going to say that it was really nice that around the 77th minute, there was somewhere in the 60 to 80 minutes in between that, Liverpool had pretty much won the game. And there was some decision that went unfairly against Liverpool, like a throw in or something. And Klopp was still arguing with Slot was arguing with the linesman. And I'm like, Bro, chill. It's
Yeah,
fun. That was hilarious. Like, oh, that for me was a favorite moment. I'm like, I
We got
like
to
that spirit.
yeah. Mukesh is right. It
Mukesh
was
is
like a
right.
cute couple complimenting each other. I just didn't want to say it.
Why is Humphrey blushing? Like, you can say it, dude. It's okay. You're not cheating on anyone you know if you blush.
Yeah. Or maybe he is. I don't know. Yeah, we
Mm.
don't. We just do not know. But there was something really interesting. I'm going to share my screen because there was something very interesting that did happen. There was a tweet that was posted a little before the match, which was this. My mates just texted me there. He bought 10,000 blue flares and spent the last 4 weeks taking the blue labels off them and putting red labels on them. I hope he sells the fucking lot. And then he
It
said,
worked.
it worked. So
Sorry.
this is basically what happened. This is what was the scene outside outside Anfield. It's just beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful
it's
stuff
damn
there.
funny, damn funny, damn funny.
I mean, whatever you say, fucking Everton fans have
Creative.
stolen. No,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have stolen. They've stolen the limelight. They have taken
100%.
the limelight
Yeah.
away from you guys. That has what has happened. The small team of blue from across the pond
Across
has
the pond.
managed to take your title victory and the happiness away from you.
Well, that's not the first time that's happened in England to a footballing team that
Yeah.
wears red jerseys.
Yeah, yeah. Aguero. But yes, Humphrey has something else to say. When can we see Dutchness of slot? I don't want to see Liverpool to be this smooth. I want to see Liverpool implosion.
Whoa.
Hmm.
Uh,
And you
Yo,
all thought
Humphrey.
Humphrey was a Liverpool fan all along.
no, no,
Yeah.
no. I know Humphrey is a United or Arsenal fan. No,
Acha. Yeah, maybe Chelsea. We never know. But
no.
no, so I'm just saying, like when Liverpool last won the Premier League title, there were no fans, and when they won it with fans, there were still blue flares within the fans. You can't catch a break, guys. You can't catch a fucking
You're
break.
just finding these points to like right.
That's all I have, Nathan. That's all I have.
You just want to pinpoint the neck. You're like that one uncle at every wedding. Na, like, नहीं नहीं
Yes.
कुछ गड़बड़ होने वाला है.
But
This
actually,
is
if you
wrong.
look at it, if you look at the kind of teams that have won the titles, it's been since I think about from 2013, last from the time United last won, it's only been teams wearing blue that have won the title, and Liverpool is the only two red teams, red streaks in the middle. So I guess technically Liverpool is the one stealing the thunder of all the blue teams because they're the only red team that's won till now.
Yeah, so
Still
I
there.
think as a supporter of a team that wears red, I think this is my title to celebrate as well.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, 100%.
I'm really scraping bottom of barrel at this point, guys. I don't know
Just
what else to do.
celebrate for your friends as well. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
fully,
best.
fully.
No,
No, lots
if
of. I realize that the number of Liverpool fans that I have on my timeline, because oftentimes they don't really post about their football allegiances, but at moments like this, it all comes out. I was like, "Are tu bhi?" Like,
yeah, yeah,
when did
dude,
you become?
this is for me. It's Madrid. Like the amount of Madrid fans I have seen on my timeline. Oh my god, United fans I know, like 30-40% of yeah. I just know that they're a United fan. They're very vocal about it. Like Madrid
Yeah.
fans, I'm saying, oh shit. Suddenly, I'm seeing a story from Sneha, like Hala Madrid.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you know only Bellingham, man.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah. Surhid has said
Hey, Surit,
back on
friend of
our
mine.
perch. Oh,
What's
friend of
up,
yours. All right.
Surit? Yeah,
Well done.
schoolmate.
Well done. तूने जो लिंक पोस्ट किया उसका कुछ तो हो गया.
Yeah, one person
Hey,
has joined.
who said good evening to you? I
Oh
just
my,
heard.
अरे मेरा Siri bro, sorry.
Acha, I just heard good evening,
At
Nathan. I
least
was
someone
like,
wished me good evening. But
that's
like
true.
something good
That's
has
true.
happened in the past
Yes.
3 minutes.
Yes, absolutely. Was there something about Trent celebrations? Because I switched it off as soon as the final whistle went off. I was like, I
Of course.
cannot watch this thing. But considering Trent is going to leave, was there anything that you guys saw about the way he was celebrating, the people he was hanging out with?
I didn't care, man. I genuinely didn't care. I'm like, हाँ,
Yeah.
तेरे को जाना है जा अभी. I just
Actually,
didn't.
it's I think the satisfaction of winning the title
Yeah.
and making peace with the fact that he's going has just made me. I think I'm comfortable now that I've dealt with Klopp leaving and now he's going to leave, and I'm like, that's fine.
No,
This is good.
somehow I mean, not always, but like Liverpool just tend to sort of get a replacement some way or the other.
Yeah.
We still need a Joel Matip replacement this coming season. Salah backup was needed very badly. And of course, Nunez and Jota. I hope both of them
I
go.
mean, Nunez is, yeah. Nunez is.
Nunez at this point, bro, anyone, Emre Chan can come back and replace
What
him.
is
I
the
wouldn't mind.
opposite of a lobotomy? Like, you know, I'm trying to figure. A simple brain transplant isn't enough. It needs to
Yeah.
be like inculcated with some motor cognitive functions.
Yeah, but and you could see all of that on display in the game because when he had an easy chance, he decided to try and pass it. And when he had a more
Yeah,
difficult chance, when the pass was easier, he decides to shoot and he shoots straight at
yeah.
the keeper. So,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know
And there
what is
was
up with
some
it, but
and there's some controversy right before the match. I think about 24 hours before, he tweeted something saying, "And I still never get a chance, even though I work very hard." And then he deleted it. And then
yeah,
when people took screenshots, he took away his
Screenshots and
blue tick,
translated.
changed the profile picture because people think it's fake.
yeah,
I'm like, ये सब करने के लिए brain है.
yeah,
But like, to make
But
a
like,
simple decision about this is the distance between goalkeeper and goal. This is the
yeah.
distance
yeah,
between me and goalkeeper.
yeah.
Like that match surprisingly fine
But I'll
somehow.
tell you what, like Darwin Nunes' entire Liverpool career, at least, it reminds me of something very very funny that Akarsh said to me just earlier today. Akarsh is was trying to be on this stream with us, but unfortunately he's shooting with a celebrity today. No points for guessing which one. But I was texting him in the afternoon to see what's going on, and he said that we are just waiting on set because the celebrity hasn't arrived yet. So I asked him if he wants to play a game or something and just like kill time, but he said no. He's LBDF. And I was like, what the fuck is LBDF? And
Whoa.
guys, I'm telling
Can
you
we
right
guess?
now,
Left.
LBDF is the best acronym that I have been exposed to, and it perfectly encapsulates Darwin Nunes' entire career. But please, if you want to guess, Mukesh, you can guess. You
I,
guys can also guess in the
L-
comments. Write in the comments what you think LBDF is. But Mukesh, please guess what
I don't know, man.
LBDF is.
Low brain degree functions.
No. Good shout, but no. Nathan, what's your
ले
guess?
I
भोसड़ी
just.
के football. I don't know.
Yeah. Perhaps it's that, dude.
It's closer, but no. It is very simply looking busy doing fuck all. Darwin Nunes.
Looking busy doing fuck all. That's
LBGF.
brilliant.
That's a brilliant act. Yeah. I'm gonna
That's
use
Darwin
this.
Nunes. I'm going to use this every
Yeah.
Nice,
time.
Darwin Núñez.
Dude, Nunez had a chance to assist Salah, I think, towards the when he came on, like after 2-3 minutes after he came on. And this guy passed it to Salah, but Salah's gone ahead already, like just a meter or two ahead. And that would have been such a nice moment to, wrap it up again. Like
Yeah.
Salah scoring the sixth goal. Too good. But it's fine. You can't always get what you want, Amok.
You can't
So,
I
always
mean,
yeah.
but we do
get.
get what we want sometimes. As in, like, you can't
I'm
forget you never get what you want.
I'm not getting what
Bro,
I've wanted since 2013. So
this Nunez is a character, bro.
yeah.
So Salah, obviously being Muslim, I saw this just now.
Okay, Nathan, be very careful about what you're going to say after that. Huh?
Yeah. Listen this. I laughed so. Okay, they're celebrating. Salah's gonna
I'm
pour
gonna keep a
champagne on
scissor in handy,
us.
oh, sorry.
Nunez is gonna pour just, champagne on Salah, bro. And I'm just like, Nunez, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I
What
found,
are you doing? What on
luckily,
earth are you doing?
luckily, I found out that Liverpool is smart enough and they made it non-alcoholic champagne. And I was like,
Oh.
the sigh of breath that
Dude, even I'm
let
like,
go to know that South America is not going to face its first jihadi crime
Yeah.
because of
Hey,
Darwin
but
Núñez.
I flipped. But thanks, Mukesh, for specifying
That's
that.
it.
Uh,
I really panicked for the sake of safety in South America.
Yeah.
Dude, so hey, but listen, Mukesh, Amok, we can shit on Nunez all you want, but hey, I want to be cocky right now and say that Darwin Nunez still has more Premier League titles than Saka
Yeah. Fair
or
enough.
Arsenal in the past 10
Fair
years,
enough.
15
Yeah,
years.
that's fair enough. But
So,
on that brings me very neatly to the next point, right? Of course, the way it works is now that Liverpool have won the title, the Premier League will give Liverpool 40 medals, right? 40 gold
Yeah.
medals will be given to Liverpool, and it's up to them as to how they want to distribute those 40 medals with players, staff, and officials of the club.
Hmm.
As long as 22 players who have played 5 minutes or
Yeah.
above,
5 games.
5 games or above, get the medals. So the 22 players who have played 5 games or above get priority on the medals, and as soon as those 22 players have got the medals, the rest can be given to whoever. So as it stands, Liverpool can give Federico Chiesa a medal, but may choose not to.
Yeah, dude. No, I think no slot will play him, bro, for the
No,
next.
so I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why this dilemma is even funnier,
Yeah,
right? If so, Nunes on the other hand is on 49 games,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So if Slot were to play Nunes, start him for one more game, then he
Yeah,
has to pay Benfica 5 million.
5 million,
So
something
that
like
means
that.
he has to bench Nunes and Chiesa. But he also
Oh,
can't risk injuring the other players. So now it really
right.
comes down to if Slot wants to pay 5 million or give an extra Premier League medal. Which
Yeah.
is it? Which is a bigger punishment for him? And really, that's what makes this very interesting. Is
See,
that would you pay a brainless guy 5 million,
yeah.
or would you pay a worthless guy a medal? Which is it? Which is it?
Yeah. So I feel like the people who are going to solve this equation, no, are the true Premier League winners. And they should get a medal of their own. Like if Slot can solve this, like okay, fine, you won the Premier League mathematically, you're top of the league and all, but that's not where it ends, Arne Slot. That's not the real mark of champions. You have to figure this shit out. So this is like the final level after the boss level that you have defeated in a video game. This is the post-credit scene to the Premier League. If you solve this, then you are worthy winners of the Premier League title. Uh, and spoiler alert, both choices are wrong. So so there we go.
It's secret option C. Get Gerrard back and play him for the remaining matches. That's the
Wouldn't that be amazing though? That is the only way Gerrard can get a Premier League medal.
yeah, because I think his
Yeah.
coaching career is done.
Wasn't it done, bro? Where he played, where he coached us, Al Ittifaq.
Al Ittifaq,
No?
where he scheduled the training sessions around Liverpool games.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean,
legend.
look, I'm just saying, I get it, right? There are so many gigs that all three of us have taken where we fucking phone it in. Where we've all done it, man. We've all done it. Where it's one of those things. हाँ चल ठीक है. The money is good. We'll do it, but minimum
Yeah.
effort.
Yeah.
LBDF, looking busy
LBDF.
doing fuck all.
LB. LVDF.
We have LBDF the fuck out of it.
LBGF.
And that's exactly what Steven Gerrard is doing. And we have seen other managers do it. Klinsmann has done it with the South Korea job. Klinsmann coached South Korea from his home in California. उसने Zoom पे national team को coach किया bro. Why? At least Gerrard has moved to Saudi. तो थोड़ा तो effort डाला है भाई ने. Which is I think fair play to him.
Yeah, dude.
Lots of United chatter in the live chat. By the way, I'm going to show this.
नमस्कार मतलब इसकी थेरेपी का पैसा कहाँ से आ गया
क्लब के पास तो पैसा नहीं है. HN क्लब के पास बिल्कुल नहीं है पैसा. They are taking away every little bit of cost cutting that they can do. They are doing. But Humphrey has a response to that. We should all set a time and place just to meet and hug each other in complete silence. Whole fan base deserves something nice.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
people genuinely want to do that at the stadium only, but bad idea.
No.
As well. Hey, by the way, dude, I still think United could still win the Europa League. Bro. I have this bad, dirty gut feeling that Spurs United.
Bro, it doesn't have to be a bad and dirty gut feeling, dude. It can be a nice gut feeling also. I've been very nice to you, Liverpool fans, for winning the title. Alright? I've been very accommodating. I have not made too many jokes. I have not given you galis. I have been a gracious host and a gracious loser.
Agree. But
why do you have a dirty feeling at the prospect of us winning a trophy?
Who is United playing in the semis?
Athletic Bilbao.
Oh man, sorry. Yeah.
And the final is in Bilbao, so the Athletic have a great motivation to beat us.
I'm sorry.
I
In fact, it's going to. I feel like it's going to be Atletico Bilbao versus Bodo Glimt.
Nah, I don't see that happening. But Bodo Glimt have beaten some good names
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the.
yeah.
So you never know. But I don't. I think it's going to be Spurs United or Spurs versus
Athletic.
Athletic. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I really want to see Spurs win this. To be honest, like I want. I don't know. I just
You want
message.
Ange to get something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. I don't know, but I feel like he's a
I don't
nice
feel like
manager.
Amorim has deserved it yet or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Amorim next season at least. Chalo, ठीक है.
I feel, yeah, this is a very interesting thing because I mean, again, like Amarim, and this is the best piece of content that I've been seeing on my socials, right? Sporting fans talking about what United fans need to expect from Ruben Amorim, and all the sporting fans are saying is don't expect miracles, and we're like, भाई बहुत साल हो गए यार 10 से ज्यादा साल हो गए हम लोग ने मिरेकल्स एक्सपेक्टेशंस हैप्पीनेस ये सब भूल गए हम
Open
लोग एक
heart
कॉन्सेप्ट
surgery.
Happiness you saw na last week comeback.
fleeting
Fleeting,
moment.
fleeting moment.
We can't be happy at a 5-4 comeback against Lyon when Liverpool are winning the Premier League. Like, let's be honest, what are standards, right? So this fleeting, but by and large, these concepts we have forgotten. Like they are alien concepts to us now. But all the sporting fans are like, oh, don't. He came to Sporting also when Sporting were in a bad place, and he turned it around because he will give chances to youth players if youth players are good. He will not buy star players. He will buy cheaper alternatives who have a lot of potential. And I was like, all that is fine. But Patrick Dorgu still can't get the fucking ball out of his own box leading to a goal. Uska
Yeah,
kya
dude.
karega tu bencho?
Yeah, dude. I've watched this guy play. It's I love the way he's running. He's always on the move, obviously.
What is he
But like,
doing? Nothing busy doing. Fuck all.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
and
like,
like he
oh
just
my god,
loses the
that
ball,
should be
gets
like,
this.
how Liverpool have YNWA. United should have WNWA. Every transfer window, fucking, now we got Ugarte, now we got this guy, now we got
Dude, when you
blah,
guys
blah, blah.
signed Ugarte, I
And
was
then,
genuinely like, I'm like, shit, these guys are gonna win something, and y'all
one
still
heart.
can. Just saying. But like, I don't know what's with the club, bro. Like, you guys genuinely signed. Like, who's this? Lenny Euro is good. I rate Lenny Euro. But like Ugarte and who else signed this summer?
Patrick
This like
Dorgu, Aiden
Dorgu.
Heaven.
No. In the summer window last season, like 24 last year. Delete.
Yeah, matches delete,
Yeah,
Nusar
he's
Madrao, ये
been
सब.
okay, but like before joining United, he was killing it, dude. Like suddenly I've seen him drop
But Delict,
form.
no, but Delict has been injured also. Delict has been
Oh
injured.
yeah,
See, okay, Mazraoui has been largely great for us,
Mazraoui is a good player. I like that
right?
guy.
Aiden Heaven got injured again, but the few appearances he made, he looked good. Young player again, so lots of potential. He'll only get better. Unless of course he gets worse, which is a possibility because he's a Man United player now, and that's just the trend apparently. तो वो एक चीज है. I feel like in general transfers are seeming okay. It's just that basic mistakes players are making. Yeah, like, and I keep talking about this week in week out on this podcast about why play out from the back when you can't play out from the back. Look, it is okay to use your goalkeeper as the 11th outfield player and open him up for passes, but don't fucking dilly dally in the fucking box, yaar. Your Bournemouth is taking the ball away from you and scoring. मतलब थोड़ी तो शर्म रखो यार.
Hey,
There are only
Bournemouth is a super team. What are you saying?
yeah, dude.
No,
See,
but I mean it doesn't matter. Like this is Manchester United, as all the
See,
legends keep saying.
Mukesh, there are
It's Man
only two
United.
things certain in life: death and Amo complaining about United playing from the back.
It's true, bro. It's true. Either learn it properly and do it, or don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah,
मेरे को बता तू कॉमेडियन है नेतन. हम
am
सब
I?
कॉमेडियंस
Oh,
हैं.
yeah.
हम सब कॉमेडी कर चुके हैं. At any point, have we taken a half-baked set to a feature show, or have we tried it at an open mic first?
Ah, of course, open mind.
सिंपल है ब्रो. हम लोग कॉमेडियंस नो हाउ टू फकिंग हैंडल दिस. मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड के प्लेयर्स को नहीं समझ में आता है ये.
Yeah, Max,
ट्रेनिंग
we
में
might
करो,
do a
Arey,
प्री
solo
but
show
सीजन
can
फ्रेंडलीज
eventually.
में करो.
Amorim For Amorim, this season is an open mic. He
Ah, correct.
he is. This is his
Nice.
open mic.
And at the
Next
end of this,
season is his.
and maybe at the end of this season, Old Trafford के साथ habitat वाला scene होने वाला है. They're going to break it down.
Now that we've
Except-
got our
except-
first reel, guys.
Except it'll be done by United fans only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
आम्ही एकच शिवसेना.
Glory Shivsena.
Alex Shema. अरे Alex साहब के whatever ideals are not being followed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
How
Fantastic.
close
Hated,
are we getting in trouble?
hated, adored, never ignored.
How close?
Oh, we're going to get killed. We're going to get killed. Nathan Amok, don't dream these dreams just because Bruno said dreams can't be buy. Don't believe it. इधर Ted Lasso भी help नहीं करेगा.
Yes.
HN has lost faith in Manchester United. It's very sad to see, but there we go.
You know what? Amok? It's easy to be that guy. To lose faith in Manchester
Lose
United.
faith. Yeah,
Show
don't
me
be
a guy
that
who
guy.
has faith. That's the guy I want to see. That's the
I
guy
lost
want to
faith
find.
in 2022. That last week of the season where Liverpool lost versus Madrid and then versus City, I gave up.
Of
But
course,
then hope. There was hope in my heart.
See,
which
I
said
have-
that stick around for some more time.
I've lost faith as well. The problem is every time a new season starts, no, somehow that faith then comes back. Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah,
to stop that faith
It
from
takes
coming
that
back.
first loss for everything to go south, no, for United every season. That one loss at the beginning, first 3 games. I think this has happened in the past
Yeah.
3 or 4 seasons. It's been a
Yeah.
thing now. Like
Yeah.
last season, also you all won the first match.
Yeah.
This guy Zelzi scored the winner, I remember.
Yeah.
And second game you'll do, third you're lost versus Brighton, something like that.
Yeah.
And then it's just been,
Yeah.
and now
Then
you're just
it's
what
over.
14th, 15th. I don't know.
14th. Who cares? It's all the same. No, after a point. वो बोलते हैं ना, after you turn 30, everything after that is the same only. How does it matter if you're 34 or 37? It's all the same. It's the same in the bottom half of the Premier League table also. Who cares if you're 12th or 15th? As long as you're not 18th and below, it's fine.
True. Agreed.
Mentioned the other day, like the big headlines. Okay, this is the state of Manchester United. The big headlines were a few weeks ago when this actually happened. The headlines were Manchester United are mathematically safe from relegation.
I saw that.
आज पता है मैन यूनाइटेड का सोशल मीडिया क्या कर रहा है? 1991 का थीम्ड रेट्रो फैशन रेंज बेच रहा है इंस्टाग्राम पे. I was like, तुम चूतिया हो क्या? The team is fucking 14th, 15th, whatever the fuck. And you're getting Mark Hughes and fucking Brian Robson to fucking model these kits from 1991. The headline is turn the clocks back to 1991. अरे भाई present तो देखो.
I feel like right now United fans are the fans that who talk about history. The
Bro,
tables have
I feel
fallen.
I'm telling you very honestly, no. I feel like Manchester United has stopped being a football club. They are the new Zara. They are H&M. उनका major job football खेलना नहीं, उनका major job है कपड़ा बेचना. If you see the social media, no, if you see the Instagram page of Manchester United, more posts are about their new fashion lines than about
I'll check it
their
out.
game. And I feel like here's the conspiracy, guys, and hear me out on this one. Bear with me. I feel like and okay, there was one comment here which I will look at. One second. Where is it? Kidhar gaya? There we go. HN had said Old Trafford didn't have an injury wing this season. It was a full hospital. There's a reason for it, HN. There's a reason for it because the more players get injured at Manchester United, the more models they have for their fashion line.
Strategy.
It is
man.
all business.
Visionaries,
boys.
bro. Visionaries. Love it.
It's a full business strategy.
Dude, I didn't think of it that way, man. Shit. Ankur Wariku, who?
So yeah, there we go. But yes, I mean that's the whole thing, man. Mathematically safe, man. At class 10.
And 12 backbench. Yes.
Same. I have been mathematically safe when I was in 10th standard.
Wow.
I know the
To go
feeling.
Really?
For United fans to go from class of 92 to class of 12 backbenchers. Oh, You know what? Actually, I'm enjoying this more
Yeah,
than
man.
Liverpool winning. Oh, mwah.
Dude, I don't know if you guys, both of you on X, Twitter, Joby, football, the
Triple
memes are
X is what
just
I have to
too
say.
good, bro. Like, I can't, like, and this, I use Twitter more than Instagram now, and it's too funny. Like, my feed
Yeah.
is just like memes.
Really, I find Twitter damn annoying because it's all just trying to scam me into investing in cryptocurrency.
That is also there, but like, you can always press not interested. But then after half an hour again, it comes back.
Yeah, I feel like
It's
then I'll just be pressing not interested on tweets and actually reading the tweets. So then it makes no fucking sense.
I just
Uh,
fall for crypto aggressively. They're like, "Bye, chill, relax,
don't get this
don't
scammed
want."
also, yaar.
Yeah,
Itna scam we can't handle.
right. Right, come, yeah, Dogecoin, let's go. Come. What monkey photo? Let's go, let's
let's do
go.
this. Let's do this, man.
Let's talk about some other things that
Oh,
our audience is. Oh, we wanted you're too
audience
tired
is
to.
okay,
City.
okay.
No,
Hey,
no.
I just sent you that will Ange win something in second season? Dude, Gaurav, I hope. I'm really, so I like Ange. I don't know why. I'm like a fan of his, bro. Like when like कुछ भी करेगा, I'm like, हाँ, nice manager. Anyways, and also he's damn funny. So, but like I just hope he wins something. I mean, regardless, he's anyways leaving. So, but if he's leaving, also may
Dude,
as well leave
I
with
think
a.
actually Tottenham might make a mistake with him leaving because I don't know.
That's
Because if I'm Tottenham, right, I'm looking at the market and I'm like, who is the manager who will find Tottenham as an attractive project? And
Bournemouth's
I don't,
manager.
I'm surprised to, I don't know, like, because they're a club who pissed off Mourinho, Conte, and Ange, right?
Yeah.
Those are each managers, three different styles.
And
Like,
Posh.
and Pochettino, who they let go, was probably the most successful guy. They let go of all of them. I don't know. So I don't know if they'll ever find someone better than. And I think this is the lowest Tottenham have finished from 2007 to 2008. If I'm not wrong, I don't think they
Yeah,
finished
yeah,
below
yeah.
10 after that. So I think uh, because Ange reaching the finals and semi-finals, uh, I think he's definitely reached two semi-finals, right? Carling Cup and this one, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
To reach both semi-finals is some feat, and maybe he, of course, he was stubborn with his methods, but he was also unlucky with injuries a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Fair. Hmm.
So maybe instead of 18th or whatever 17th, he might have finished 10th. But I don't know if they fire Ange who they'll get, because Ange I think will get another job, right? And
Yeah.
Yeah.
he will
Easily.
get he might get a job with a newly promoted side, because you just know
Hmm.
that promoted sides are anyway going to get thrashed. So
Hmm.
they might as well take a bet on him and score a lot of goals and see
Yeah,
if
dude.
that works for
I
them,
I see this happening.
right?
I.
He might get a job in a place like Italy, which is facing some sort of a defensive revolution. So someone who plays very attacking football might just be something that works out for them, right? So or maybe and he might even go back to Scotland and take up one of the jobs when he gets
Uh,
there, right? So I don't think Ange will be short of jobs, or he might get
no,
a
dude.
national
Never.
team.
No,
He
no,
might
not
take the
happening.
Australian national team with the World Cup coming up. So I don't think Ange will be short of jobs, but I think Tottenham will find itself very short of managers. So I think all fans have been baying for the blood of Ange. I think that's a big mistake because people will want Ange, but nobody fucking wants Spurs.
Yeah. No, I fully agree, and I feel like it's not Ange's fault entirely. I feel like there are some bits where
Yeah, 100% agree.
he could have managed the season slightly better. Everybody talks about the injuries or whatever, and yes, that is true. They did have a lot of injuries, but you also did not have a plan B. That was the biggest issue with Ange, where he was very upfront about it that this is the way we play and this is the only way we play. We are not going to change, which is all well and good. But if
Hmm.
the results are not going your way, your team morale is going to go down, and your
Yeah.
squad is going to look at you as a manager to try and fix it. अभी तेरे को fix करने का ही नहीं है, तू यही believe करता है. You're going to lose faith, or your players are going to lose faith in you. So there are some things that I feel like he could have done better. Not saying that he's not a good manager. I think he's a very capable manager.
Yep. That's right.
But what you're saying is right, Mukesh. Like they've tried Mourinho, Conte, Nuno, who's doing well with Nottingham now.
Oh, damn, Nuno
Uh,
too. Yeah, I forgot about Nuno.
Oh yeah.
So
Areola.
and now Pochettino. But again, why would if I was Andoni Iraola, why the fuck would I leave this great project that I've
True.
got going at
That's
Bournemouth
exact.
to come to this toxic place like Spurs? Why would I do that? Because right now Iraola's stock at Bournemouth is the highest that it will ever be.
Hmm.
He is killing it at Bournemouth. He has taken a team that was not even in the Premier League a few seasons ago and has made them into genuine contenders for European places. Not just this season, but he has provided them a backbone to do it next season and the season after that as
Is
well.
that it?
He's brought in some great
Yeah.
players. Hoyson is a
Hoyson
fantastic
is
find.
too good, man.
Kirkes is a fantastic find. He's found Semenyo,
Semenyo,
Dango Otara is playing really well under him. Justin Clivert,
Clivert. What's the other guy's name, man? I can't remember. He got a card yesterday. Joby, whatever.
Evan Nielsen.
Evan Nielsen, yeah.
Right. So he's got his talent ID is fantastic. He's got some great players in on the budgets that Bournemouth have, and he's made them into a team that can take the game to a team like Man United. Of course, granted, any team can do that. But why would he then want to leave Bournemouth to come to Spurs, where you know it's going to be a failure as long as Daniel Levy is in charge? Because Daniel Levy is the biggest problem that Spurs is facing right now. He does not invest in the club. He does not invest the right amount to get the right type of player at the right time for the club. And that has always been the problem with Spurs. Look at how long he took to get Harry Kane off their books. Harry Kane wanted to leave a while ago and he still tried to flog that dead horse. And at the end of it, he ended up getting a lot less for Harry Kane than what he could have. Right? But what was the solution? What was the response? Who did they get instead of Harry Kane? Dominic Solanke. And come on, regardless of how effective Solanke has been, that is not a good enough replacement. Heung-min Son is not getting any younger. What are your plans to replace Heung-min Son? Kane and Son have been your two most successful players in recent seasons, who have literally held this club and this team up to a certain level where it is not made fun of that much. But now that has also gone. Where is your future planning? The only thing that Daniel Levy has to say for himself is we are a stable business. The stadium is good. It's getting us additional revenue, etc., etc., etc. We don't have as much debt as most of the other big clubs. Great. But what is happening on the pitch? What kind of decisions are you making to help the football team play football?
Yeah. Suddenly, past 10 minutes got so serious, bro. Shit.
Yeah, very serious,
Yeah,
no?
no
Quick,
punchlines, nothing.
quick, Mukesh, crack a joke.
I'm just,
LB.
I am just LBDF. I'm like,
GF.
What are you
Forget
looking
it,
at,
boy.
Mukesh?
But in my head, I'm really just looking at all the Liverpool content that I can.
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
just go.
My
Do it on your own fucking time.
Okay,
Mukesh.
I've got to show you this is
I am doing it also in my own time. Like I was up till 4 a.m. on the Liverpool content.
I'm not even
Then
making this
I
up.
woke up at 8:30 a.m. to be on more Liverpool content, and I'm signing across.
This is my feed, Twitter. Some ad, then again Liverpool.
I have reached. Can I tell you? I have reached Indonesian Liverpool Twitter. I have reached Nigerian Liverpool Twitter. I have reached South American Liverpool Twitter. Agreed, some of it for the Liverpool in Uruguay, but still Liverpool. But yeah, I have reached the depths and corners.
Okay, let's take a few final questions. HNS said this year was the new format for UCL and Europa. Kaisa laga? Was it worth it?
Ooh,
what do you think?
That's a very nice question, HN.
No. I don't think it was worth it.
I think I would still like to see one more season of this and then maybe answer yes or no. For now,
I would like to see one season where United are actually in the UCL for a change, but that's not going to happen for a while. So I don't know.
I think why I was not a big fan. I think there were too many dead rubbers. I think the whole point they wanted this to they created this to increase excitement, and I'm like, but it wasn't. It was as boring. There were more matches. So,
see, UEFA will say that they're doing this to increase the excitement. In reality, what they're doing is increasing their revenue, because the more matches the big teams play, the more television revenue that UEFA makes.
Also, I was quite upset that Liverpool topped the league and crashed out.
Yeah, dude, and they got PSG, no doubt. Fair play, they beat us and everything, but couldn't you have given us like a Sporting or some? Just say.
I feel like I feel like the format and what you said is right, Nathan, because I feel like we need to see it a little more before we can actually
one more season
make our peace with it. What I will say is when this format was announced, I was very, very skeptical about it. I was like, fuck, what is this going to be like? This goes against everything that we are used to. It's going to be a pain to understand this. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I was indifferent to it, predominantly because my team is Manchester United, and who the fuck wants to stay up at 1:30 to watch a team play that badly? Not great for mental health, so didn't do much of it. But format wise, I feel like it was decent. We'll see how it goes. And let's be honest, like even the earlier group stage format was a format that was introduced in, I think, the early 90s. So it's not that old.
No, my only thing is that I feel like bigger teams probably will take the current group stage a lot more lightly. I feel like Liverpool did a big mistake by playing too aggressively, and I think they exhausted themselves a little bit.
Yeah, dude, you could see it.
So I do feel like, because back in the day when you had 6 games, you had to win four for sure, right? You had to win at least three and then at least draw. So you had to win four. That was the aim. It means you're taking way more games seriously. It means you're committing a lot harder. So even if smaller teams are getting thrashed, at least you were seeing a lot of goals. Your star players were able to stat pad here. Comfortably, you can finish 18th and you will still make it to the knockouts. And then from there, you can proceed to take it seriously, which is why I'm not a big fan of this format, because you can see the drop off in intensity for big teams. And the one or two teams that took it very intensely, like Liverpool, have been gotten punished for it. I mean, for whatever they could be their own construct. So basically, Liverpool went away and I cried. That's what this is about.
Hmm.
This is interesting though. Stephen has said that he feels Saka might leave Arsenal finally to go to PSG or Inter.
No chance.
Oh, interesting.
I can imagine.
Saka.
I can imagine the defenders leaving. I can imagine Saliba leaving
Saliba, yeah. Madrid,
to
maybe.
Real Madrid. I'm sure Real
Yeah,
Madrid's
there
going to
were
call.
anyways talks or links or something I
Yeah,
read.
yeah, they're not going to be able to keep up with Rudiger's antics for too long. So they're going to call him.
Saliba, can you not throw things at the referee? Cool, you're hired, bro. That's basically
Oh
what
man,
the
dude, that
interviews would be.
Rudiger incident was oh shit. We
Right?
should invite more Madrid or like Barca fans sometime soon. Just to spice things up. Because why only make fun of Spurs and United?
Yeah. Yeah. One final thing before we end the stream. Predict PL top third and fourth team.
I'm going City third. City third, fourth Forest.
So I feel like, last week I said that Newcastle would be third.
Hmm.
But I feel like this time I'm going to change that slightly, and I agree with you, Nathan, because you also just sent me a reel, which was very interesting.
Yeah. Yes, I wanted to talk about it.
And it turns out, guys, that Pep Guardiola and his wife are giving their marriage a second chance. Guardiola went to Barcelona for 3 days, reconciled to a certain extent with his wife, and come back. Man City have won the last 5 games.
4 out of 5 games. All five.
Coincidence? I think all 5. Coincidence? I think not. All this
Hard
while,
word.
like,
Maybe she's the mastermind, not
she
this
is
bald
she is the
fraud.
she is the mastermind. He is a bald fraud. It
Bald
is
fraud.
घर पे सब सही सलामत तो venture amazing.
Yeah, she
That's
makes
all
the
that
moves.
matters.
So thank God Liverpool won in the
That's
one
why, no,
time.
dude. Yeah,
Liverpool won the
dude.
one time. Because I feel like next season they're back, huh?
Oh man,
Because
dude.
the
That's
Man
why
U's gone
Amog
back on track,
as
City back on track.
City back on track. That's
I'm
why
just
Amog, when I
saying.
sent that to you, my first thought was, oh shit, next season will be difficult again. But then I
But
opened my Instagram, like, oh, Premier League champions 24-25. Who cares?
Jurgen Klopp has the chance to do the funniest thing right now.
Go to Madrid, no?
Look, no, yeah. I mean, see, he left Liverpool, and he gave Arne Slot a team that was ready to become champions. Right? Let's be honest. We've all spoken about this. This title victory is as much Klopp's as it is Slot's.
Yeah.
Now Klopp has the chance to continue his legacy. All he has to do is next season have a fucking affair with Pep's wife. That's it. That's it. Guys, the cat is out of the bag. That's all Klopp has to do.
What makes you think that's why he didn't leave last season? To give us his one fighting chance. He's like, no matter how many PEDs you give, no matter how many gegenpressing you do.
That's
Yeah.
true. He's on some different type of no, sorry.
Yeah.
But,
I was just going to say the same thing. Gegen
but
press.
like I said, guys, on the Corner Flag podcast, we not only speak football but also other stuff.
Gossip.
Like
So yeah, I think
gegenpressing.
City third and I would say Newcastle fourth.
All right, cool. That is it. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us on this episode of the Corner Flag. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can do so in this live chat as you have been doing. So thank you for that. But you can also reach us on our social media. You can find Mukesh on Instagram at,
Mukesh Manjunath.
and you can find Nathan on Instagram at.
It's Nathan Gomes.
All right, and you can find me on Instagram at Amog Randive. You can also follow the Corner Flag on Instagram
Yes.
at the rate Corner Flag Pod. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel where you're watching this right now. Hit that
That is
subscribe button
correct.
because that is great for us. You can also listen to us and watch us and follow us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts from. Shout out to Kezat Gurda for composing our theme tune, which is this. And until next week, it is goodbye from us. So say bye, Nathan.
Bye, guys.
Say bye, Mukesh.
Bye from Premier League champion.
And it's bye from me, I guess. Oh God, I can't wait to not deal with this anymore.